You recognize this place, right? LAX airport. And right next to the airport there is kind of interesting place called El Segundo. It's 50% corporate headquarters, super large, like airspace technology, really interesting place. Even they have Barbie factory, Hot Wheels, Mattel. And another half of it, closer to the beach, there is you know, that sewer where shit flows from the city all the way to the treatment plant, and it then cleans up a little bit. They scoop the shit off and dump it into the washer or back into the water pipes to your kitchen. And sometimes the place smells. And between them, residential area with houses and people who live there, like a little bit. Imagine retired cop, yeah, who doesn't have a soul, just have order, right? That kind of guy that get off my lawn. So that's kind of shit is going on. It's called City El Segundo, and because of those corporate headquarters, they have a lot of shitty motels and hotels. They call them hotels, but it's just like suits with microwave and nothing else around. No hookers in the lobby, nothing. So we're gonna drive through a few of buildings that you may recognize. I don't. Cars Direct. Net data centers. Well, there are interesting places, like was the Airspace once. Northrop Grumman, that faraway building. Some other one. I'm so fucking dumb. I need to catch up on that shit. Alright, what's that other one? It's a Nexon. And some other ones. Too far to read. I can see them, but I don't really know what the fuck they are. And then we're gonna take some residential streets all the way to the beach and see their homes. And this is newest in and out in Los Angeles. Can you see it? No? You can trust me on that, it's there. And then we go to the more like shopping district with supermarkets. There is more than one of those little shops, plazas. And what else? Maybe I swing by the last one. It's a nearby city called Hafton. SpaceX and Tesla offices. And that's all basically for today. So the other one is Cetera. people who name the companies, they want them to be kind of distinguished, not mixed into a crowd. But who can remember those? I can't. I'll go left here. So far we saw north of Grumman. By the way, in front of us there is a public golf course. You don't need membership. You can just crash there. And we're gonna explore some airspace companies. And of course Mattel. So on the left of us it's business side, on the right is residential. It's not very good at entertainment. There are a few restaurants that nobody comes to from outside of El Segundo, and they themselves probably never go out farther than their stainless steel barbecue, so they don't support restaurant themselves. Raytheon is airspace, right? Yeah. So we got already 3: Boeing, north of Grumman, and Raytheon. And it has secured gate, so so there is no cruising around. And I said shitty Mattels. That kind of, it's at Marriott Residence Inn, but in Los Angeles everything is Marriott now. You can have Courtyard Marriott and Residence Inn Marriott in the same building, kind of competing with each other. I don't know, that Marriott is gonna eat itself soon. Too big. Maybe we can change plans. First we go check out Tesla and SpaceX, and then we roll to the beach. Look, there's actual place called Airspace, you believe it? Behind the trees over there. I thought it was just general word. And have marine base or something like that. Of course. Close to the airport should be something. Air Force. So I don't even think anybody lives here in the area we just passed. And that one already called Hawthorne, neighboring city. And that's where already housing starts. Orbitac, Lockheed Martin. I hope they all live somewhere closer to the beach, not in those apartments here. If they were for company that sells F-35s, right? They should afford nice house by the beach. Did they actually sell any F-35s yet? I'm not sure. Still working on it. So we're gonna hit Tesla building. So in the Tesla office sometimes they do parties and invite hot chicks like bloggers, Instagrammers, whoever the fuck you are. If you have Instagram and you spray your hair in a green or blue, you invited to Tesla party, to some power pack presentation, you know. You remember Tesla introduced power pack and kept it secret? People thought, what the fuck is gonna be presenting on this party? They came and it's a battery that you nail to the wall. Power pack. But I hope Instagrammers serve their purpose and got people excited about the battery nailed to the wall. That's what name of city, Hafton. Then we're gonna cross Inglewood Avenue. Yeah, it's Inglewood City of Champions, but it's to the left. I have the water tower. The blue water tower. It's a word Hafton on it. And it has a municipal airport. That's why Tesla chose that location. I thought they would run Teslas like around the airport, like on a racetrack, but no. They just need a place to land when they fly somewhere. And the name of city is just like name of this boulevard. And of course they are proud to be hosting these space rockets. Cradle of Airspace. I guess that's the new slogan that they coined. Before it wasn't anything like that. It was just run down city with cheap houses next to bad kind of neighborhoods. That's all. City of neighbors. I don't know what's this. It's another slogan. Yeah, probably fits more the old Hafton. City of neighbors that saved on a mortgage. Not mortgage, but housing crisis. And of course I made mistake. I should have taken street called Crenshaw. Everything is blocked, traffic light is broken. Treat it as a stop sign, okay? So I need to go a few miles more east. Pretty wide street, they even have parking inside in the median. And you can see financial health of the city by constantly title loan, paycheck loans, and pawn shops. This is south of airport. If you go far south, you find nice places like Palos Verdes on a cliff of the ocean, high elevation, good views, and no kind of business activity except little offices and residential buildings. Some kind of school on the right. All weekly rates. So municipal airport should start after this street, little further to the right. You don't see a lot of Mercedeses here. Working class. Or not working, maybe welfare class, I'm not sure. Street pronounced Dory. Can't be too careful. and after it blooms it spray hairs. Okay, it's Crenshaw. Let's check it out. Heard that the airport is finally. I think it's already too far. Maybe you should have went to opposite direction. Let's turn around. I should have used the map. Alright. SpaceX. Houghton, California. 0.8 miles. Let's see. Focus. Alright. Navigate. Okay, we are in business. So I guess that white chimney is SpaceX wind tunnel. I'm not sure, I'm just talking out of my ass. My job is to show the city of good neighbors. That white building is SpaceX. And that white chimney actually has burners on the bottom, and it's a rocket. And this SpaceX has shitload of bicycle, like student campus. And Tesla is here on the same driveway. The same driver. So I don't see word Tesla for some reason. I see SpaceX, but I know it's the same place. This is the airport. Looks clean. This is the shittiest city tour ever. I got lost and I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. I know where the wind's blowing. I'm looking at that sleeve on a pole with orange sleeve. So this is the airport. That letter S, it's part of the Tesla, word Tesla on the roof. And I'm wondering what the fuck is that tube right above the airplane. Isn't that that vacuum transportation thing? When they put capsule and you blow someone? Maybe not. Advanced Air, it's actual airline. And this is the orange sleeve that tells you which way wind blows. So I guess SpaceX and Tesla, or little helicopters, are all behind that wall. Control tower. More helicopters. More airplanes. Even small airports need long runways, right? It's not optional. Gotta have it. That's your traditional half turn before SpaceX. City of Good Neighbors. And we are heading to the El Segundo. It's a shittiest tour, but through nice weather. If it's winter in your neck of the woods, it's some glimpse of sunshine for you. These people don't bother with phone numbers. Just come to the website and email us so we could read your email and delete it. That's what they look like, those Good Neighbors home. Tire shop. Lots of used tires. I'll have to do a tour of Alameda Street. Kind of like this 120 block south. They have, you know, those repair shops that disassemble stolen cars. I didn't catch them, but there's so many car shops that I can't believe they have legit customers. Every driveway is a chop shop, I believe. I'm not sure. a new trend, the same as I mentioned in another video, Pilates. This part could be Los Angeles now. Jurisdictionally. And we were here already on Imperial Highway. And I think I will consider this fucking tour is done. I'll do something else instead. Have a nice day.